Hi everyone. I wanted to do a video on a really cool fountain pen that I recently got. I saw quite a lot of reviews of it, and I wanted to do my own version. Just come at it from a different angle, I suppose. So yeah, it's the Lamy fountain pen, and you get it like this because I bought it online. You usually get it in a plastic wrap, but this is how I got it. So you get this plastic case with it, which is about 7.5 centimeters long, 6.5 centimeters wide, and the depth is around 1.5 centimeters with the pen inside. And there's plenty of space in here. You can put two pens in here, or a lot of cartridges in here if you wish. So as the pen comes, this is the Lamy All-Star Copper Orange, and it's a special edition. I don't think they'll make an excessive amount of it. So this is the tag on it, and I like writing in fine nibs, so the F represents the fine nib. Usually I can't find fine nibs on the high street, so it's easier to get it online. So I'll just show you the pen, and we'll ink it as well. So first of all, it has a cross on the cap, which represents that it's a fountain pen. When it just has a single line, that represents it's a rollable. On the base, it reads Germany, so made in Germany, because Lamy is a German brand. So let's have a look. And I don't have a clue why this is not focusing. So this is the cap. It's a metal cap. The entire body of the pen, the top and the base, is metal. Silver pocket clip, quite good. It hangs onto even a t-shirt, doesn't move about. And then you have a clear reservoir to see the ink going in. There's also a reservoir window here. This card will come off because it's there to prevent initial locking of the included cartridge in here. So we go ahead and remove this. Now, first of all, I want to say is that you can see the cartridge in here. It goes in here. They gave you the standard blue Lamy T10 cartridge with the Lamy Orange pen, and I was a little kind of annoyed about it because I really wanted them to give you a free special edition Copper Orange cartridge, but alas they didn't. So I did order the Lamy T10 Copper Orange ink cartridges. So this is the base. It's metal body base with the Lamy logo engraved onto it, and this bit is, I think it's plastic for the screw. I think it would have been a good idea if it was an knurling inside there, so you could screw it into the actual thing. I'm not sure why they did that, but I think mostly because the plastic goes all the way through to the end, so the black bit here is actually one black plastic cut out, and then over it they've fixed the Lamy the base. So clear fountain pen reservoir, and then you can see here my camera focuses, that's the fine nib. Now with this, you can also, if you don't wish to use cartridges, you can have a put this to the side. You can have the filler from the ink bottle. This is the converter. This is the Z24. There is a Z26, but that is for a different model. So for the Lamy All-Star, the Safari, and there's another one in this range, you need to get the red tipped one, the Z24, because otherwise it won't fit neatly. What happens here is that if you have a look on the if you have a look at the cartridge, it's pretty smooth. But if you have a look at the converter, you see that on the side of it, yeah, just when I want something to focus, it's not good. There are two dots, if you have a look here, just in the center of the screen, whereas those dots are not present on the cartridge. So when the cartridge is inserted, it just goes into here normally, but when you insert the converter, the small dots go into this smaller bit here, and then they click into there, and then it's locked in, so there's no chance of it just accidentally slipping out with if you drop the pen. So I won't use the converter just yet, but I will go ahead and use one of these. Okay. Okay. They look a bit darker than I had envisaged. I thought it would be sort of the same colour, the ink would look same colour as this, but we'll see how it writes. Finally, one thing I just wanted to show you, just in case you're wondering, is some dimensions of the actual pen, just for those who are not familiar with the Lamy brand. Let's have a look. So it is exactly 14 centimeters long. The base is 11 millimeters, 1.1 centimeters, and the top is trying to see through the camera, sorry, 1.4 millimeters, 1.4 centimeters, or 14 millimeters. Okay, so that's measurements there. So let's go ahead and put the cartridge in. Okay, and you don't need to turn it, I'm just sort of, it makes it easier for me, and just takes a bit of force because my hands are quite weak. You just need to push it in and it clicks in. Now, one thing I would like to say is, when you put in a new cartridge, never ever shake the pen to get the ink to flow into the reservoir, and never put a tissue on the top, because the fibre of the tissue can actually go into the reservoir and sort of clog up the reservoir. What I was informed by a very high-end fountain pen company was that you should always use pure water. Now this is just tap water, and I always have this with me because I use fountain pens quite a lot. But even I even got told off for using tap water. I was told to use mineral water, and the brand they actually recommended was this Voss bottle. And they actually use Voss water to bring ink to the nib. But I will just go ahead and use this. So all you need to do is you just dip it into the inkwell and stir it around a little bit, and it should generally just bring out the ink into the well. No, I don't. You should just. Okay, let's try it on a piece of paper. It generally should bring it out. Let's have a look. So we'll put the date on here. Okay, so this being my video, it probably won't go right. Let's give it a bit of a push on the squeeze on the cartridge. See why on earth it's not coming out, because it generally should come out. I can just imagine literally everyone on YouTube at this moment falling off their chair laughing. Oh my god, come on. This has never happened to me before. But because I'm videotaping this, it will happen to me. There is a... Okay. So, generally people just shake it, but I was actually told not to. And I actually, this is how I ink my Mont Blanc fountain pens. So I don't know why. And this is how I inked the other Lamy Safari. Okay, so it started to come out. Yeah, I don't think this one is because it's a fine ink, fine nib. Well, I mean, my surprise is quite genuine because I didn't know this would happen. Okay, so okay, let me just have a look off screen. Yeah, so it is starting to write. Okay, so let me just quickly grab a piece of paper, a fresh one, and let's see how it writes. So let's write today's date, which is oh, this is hopeless. It writes. Okay. Let's see if we can put today's date on it now. So, Tuesday, 14th, July, 2015, England. Okay, and then you can write something like Dear YouTubers, thank you very much for watching this very bad review. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. Thank you. Warm regards, yours faithfully. Because I don't know your name, it should be yours sincerely if I know your name, and then I will just sign it to Prepper. Okay, so obviously I'm not a professional videographer, but the pen did work, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you.